Something dead guy, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
Maybe...
Maybe he wanted to have a party. Or she. Whoever the fuck it is. Okay. Looking at the characters right now, right? Big Tits. She survived the first game. Weird simp guy survived the first game. Miss Investigation over here survived the first game. So really it's only between those two and that their character types were in the first game. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Party? Yeah, we're playing the same game. Murder Party.
See?
Bam.
Well? Hey. So...
Alex hasn't joined. Alex is probably dead. Wonder if Bonzoi's ever going to join back again.
Hey. You are right.
Oh, wet and soggy. Ask Aaron or something, I don't know. she's wet, she's drenched and soggy.
Hey! Of course not! Say what? Whoa! Disgusting.
What am I getting tagged in? Ah, okay. Aaron has an allergy to this game. I don't blame him. A lot of people do.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Hello.
You're pathetic.
Begged you to join. Well, so you didn't join for me, you joined for Sif? Okay. See how it is. You demanded, yeah. Sunglasses.
Oh my! It cannot be!
Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. I was supporting her fat fingers and then she was like, join. Yeah, fat
I am
fingers.
sorry! Well?
Jesus shit, you son of a bitch.
Please listen.
Wow, she just tried to blow someone up. Nice.
I see.
I love it. Yeah. Random.
However, the bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Why is in the background next to the word God, little pervy bunny is just watching this year.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
She's just like, peekaboo, I spy on you.
Which means...
Why are you here? I don't know, you just said it begged you to come. The guy in the background just flying.
Do you have a minute? Hold it.
Hold it. No.
Well?
Then I'll be up until like 2 o'clock in the morning doing that. I might start the trial. Maybe. But I'm not gonna finish it. I've work tomorrow, yeah, I know, but I can't be bothered playing this for so long.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
I see.
Huh?
Do you actually want crying depression? You can cry in depression if you want.
Yep. See?
Hey!
Well.
It's not my fault. You told me that the trail was like 2 hours long. This is like an hour and a half. That's too long to stream in one go. I don't want 5 million dank coins. Give me 5 million in real life and we've got a deal. Oh hello, jump scare. The 3th stream now. 500 dram, I don't know how much that is. Oh, sending nudes again. I like you're talking in here, Caitlin, but you're still ignoring me on WhatsApp.
My. However. Well? Do you have a minute?
Maybe.
Amazing!
Plushy bomb.
All right. Easy as pie.
Oh, gravy. See, even she knows what gravy is. Soup. Stupid.
Enough already! Hey,
I see. However...
who knows? What?
Please wait!
No.
You're gravy.
Well done.
That is...
Gravy is good, yeah. Anyway, I think that's everything. Anything here? Probably not. No? Okay. I'm supposed to check his hotel room too? Okay. I guess I'll do that. Let's go a little Speedy McGee. Okay. Hi, chicken. Is it the one chicken's in front of? Yeah. I'm annoyed. Me too. What do you mean go look for him? You can just say his name and he pops up. Thank you. Okay, so I can't get in there, so now what? Now what do I need to investigate? The inside of here that he blew up, maybe? I don't know. Thank you. You're bored? Me too. That's why I'm playing this, because I'm bored. No, nothing in here. Bye. I don't get how up here is totally fine, right? When right below it has exploded. That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense, but whatever. This cottage is like an exclamation mark, but it's locked. Check military base, no you.
Man. Hey! Whoa! Huh?
Knife.
Maybe... All right!
Fishy. Is that it?
However...
See, if you look at that laptop, there's no on button. Just saying. Bad design. Anything else I have to check? Because now I'm confused. You think Sonya is killer or traitor? I don't think she's any. I think it's a red herring. Wait, did they mention the castle, like, in the conversations? I don't know, I'm just gonna find out. Check room now. Okay, 1 second, I'll check here first, because I'm here.
Yo! I see. Also... Well, yeah.
Okay. See, the game told me now. The game's being smart. I teleport. The spear of Gangnir was a name was cured in chunky up in the first game. I did say that, yes, that the last time I streamed, looking at the body, like a lot of what's happened to the body happened to characters in the first game. Like getting stabbed with a spear, being tied up, getting stabbed with a knife. I don't know if it's relevant, but I noticed that.
What's this?
Hajime!
What are you gonna do?
Okay. No, you definitely
Boy,
did.
tough crowd. Fine, fine. Now then, va-va-va-loose!
Va loose indeed.
Bye!
Perhaps. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Ooh, shiny box. The clue could possibly be hidden here. Oh look, there's a bear in the bath in the background.
Yep.
It's really cute.
Hold it.
Nice drawings in bad guy. There's like a boxing tank memer. They should add that in.
Hey. Stop it!
Hello. Oh, too bad Caitlin left. One you would pay 50 million for. I'm not streaming so you can give me 50 mil. It's better than how No, I'm a good drawer, you've seen me.
I won't forgive you!
Jeez.
Huh? No! Hey.
I told her that our Bob is playing. Watch her join for like 3 seconds.
Ta-da!
Hey!
Not too bad, it stopped.
Why you? Yeah!
You can finally write the letter B, well done.
That's wrong! Phew! What?
Okay.
Hey! What are you saying?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
No.
Anything in his fridge that's suspicious?
Huh?
Poison. That's how Hercules died. I'm telling you, something suspicious about his death. That's related to the first game. Because Hercules was also in that funhouse thing. And that might be my brain trying to make things up because I can't think straight at the
Could
minute.
it be?
But maybe I'm being smart, who knows. No, he didn't dive all the ways, but there's clues to the way everyone died, if that makes sense.
Well? See?
And how did everyone die in this game? Like, there was that Fatty got stabbed. I don't remember how the second girl died. Then Thingy got like hung, and then the kid. I don't know. Did they ever say how the kid died? I don't know. And now this. Let's see if dying is the most interesting. Okay.
Hey, hey. See? Perhaps...
Right. Something really good is about to be revealed. Nice. Why is my eye watering? I'm not crying, I promise. Is dead. Suspicious.
Hey, hey.
Okay. A gas mask and some gloves. I did, I got so emotional, it made me cry. What did he say? He said that he's got porn under his bed. Kinda like Aaron does.
Hajime.
Condom? I Robin mayonnaise. Remember mayonnaise? She's dead.
Wait. Well? Yep.
Mayonnaise death was the happiest death, not the fat guy dying.
See?
The ballsack Jim was the happiest death. Because you're thick. We're getting into it, boys. Okay. My ass.
Hey, hey.
Ah!
Huh? You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it. Huh?
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Sus.
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
He's dead. Yeah, that didn't make it. That doesn't make any sense. I'm hoping they're finally going to tell you though.
Too bad. You're getting all riled up.
What do you mean that one? Has he got a twin brother or something?
What the heck?
Ultimate imposter. Sip, it's you. He was a fake Dr. That explains why he's fat. Sip, why are you pretending to be fat guy?
Hey,
Okay. He doesn't exist. Well, not anymore, he doesn't.
Perhaps.
You love this plot twist. You love a lot of things about this game. Is that why he was so much fatter? Obviously.
so cool.
But still,
Just asking why he's become fat. Yeah.
oh.
Anyway,
Anyway.
that's right.
Yeah. What did he mean?
No, no.
Maybe.
Shing! Phew! Of course!
Could it be?
Hey,
Is a spy, not a student. What? Oh, right, okay.
Correct.
That makes sense.
Hey, hey.
Are you sure about this? Bye-bye!
Okay.
What is most important for living things?
Food.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's
Right.
why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
Last, yes, he said that. Well done.
Yep.
Yeah.
But still,
We're at 6. We got a vote, guys. Yes. Double kill when we lose.
well, but still, right?
We'll figure it out, I guess. Among Us is based off this. I doubt it. Maybe this was based off Among Us. And the creators time travelled after learning of Among Us to make the game.
Damn right.
Yeah, good point, right, indeed.
Huh?
Damn it.
Stupid fool!
You're making me depressed.
That's right. Damn it. Of course not. You know, right? That's right. You...
Huh? Got it?
He's gonna kill everybody.
I'll beat you up!
Stupid rabbit. Yeah.
Huh?
Wait.
You...
But still. Yep.
Roar. Now,
Yeah.
looks so empty.
Well, you are right.
Damn it.
Well now.
Chatterbox.
Shut the hell up! Hey!
Yep.
Yep.
All right!
Now then. Viva killing!
Viva killing. Yeah, sure. If you say so. Trial time. Yeah. I'll see how it goes. If it starts to drag on too long, then I'll stop. But we'll see how long it drags on. I like how Chicken is the only person left on that screen. Would you like to save? Obviously. Just think I'm stupid. Did I get any more skills? I don't think I got any more skills since last time, did I? Can I buy some more skills? I don't remember how to do that. What was it under? Report card? No. What is it? Skill list. Oh, that's one here, okay. Sure. Any that you recommend? I know you said you don't use it, but like... Eh. Whatever. Let me add that one. Where is it? Okay. Let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple...
No, we don't need a simple explanation.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto! One more time! Jeez! How about this one?
Jeez.
This will be my final blow!
Kinky.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The
Horse
class
around.
trial has started, after all.
We'll be horsing around
The
on Among Us
victim this
tomorrow.
time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
And now that you said that, I don't
No,
think it
that
is.
might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Okay, here we go.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up! I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko!
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I've got no idea. I have got no idea.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him
No
up!
torture wounds? I'm assuming
I'm
it
telling you,
must
they were
be.
torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was...
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
No? Okay, never mind.
Crap!
I don't know.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up! I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Okay, I'm so much as
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out? Definitely the bomb's hiding...
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
What? But who found the bombs first? Oh, do you mean the bomb, like the one in the room?
Killer didn't tape. I'm telling you, they were.
The
so
reason Nagito's
confusing.
body...
It's because the killer.
So that's why... What were they trying to... Definitely the bomb's... If so, is whoever found...
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone!
I don't understand this one. Simp, you're gonna have to tell me.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
I really don't understand.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
I don't get it.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone!
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Is it the
The
knife?
killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, I don't. I give up. Duct taped torture.
Crap!
How does that make sense? Okay, whatever.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's
Don't know how
mouth to
that
shut
makes
him up.
sense,
I'm
but
telling
okay.
you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body was.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, that's wrong! But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I mean, it could have taped it after.
I'm prepared.
The twat.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Jesus Christ, too many options.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured and got in for. Then, after they killed him,
No, okay.
Damn it!
like you said, if Nagito's mouth was, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to
Pay attention. This first, the killer tortured and got information about. Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to cut through those words!
Let me to cut your.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
You're welcome, yeah, thank you. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Scissors always wins.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
She does. She wants my pee-pee.
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off
Hey,
Nagito's
Six,
mouth,
hello.
right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
How are you?
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they
That's
wanted to
difficult
seal
to
his
do.
mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
Me. I did it.
When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
You missed the ultimate imposter. Yes, yeah, I said that was it too.
Which means, It is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
It could be the
Even
bunny.
if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia.
Oh
You
my
have such an
God,
amazingly high intellect.
Big tits is imp. Yes, bunny killed.
Alrighty,
I mean,
then.
she could
Let's
have.
think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
I mean, burned rope, right? So talking about the fire, maybe, or the oil lighter.
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil
What,
lighter
someone
found at the
sent-
crime scene, right?
What do you mean, Caitlin? Seems
The
to forget
killer
that.
used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter. Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Maybe.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
Where's Orange Bath Girl? Yeah, she died like... Was it last time? I don't remember.
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil?
They probably just based on the shape. It can stand up
If they tipped over, it could have ignited.
some way.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused...
I agree with that.
Nurse killed her in unicorn. Yeah, 2 chapters ago? Oh yeah, the funhouse was that before this.
I
wasn't
also
it?
agree that opening the door
My
is what
God.
started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure! A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Well, was that the only way in?
It
Because
looked
how else
like they
would
were
they manage to
scattered
do
everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line.
that? Like, unless there's another way out of there, how did the person manage to put that against
Just
the
a
door
single
from the
line
inside?
leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino
Dust devil?
effect.
What?
A domino effect. You
Domino's
mean those
pizza.
tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't
Makes
it be
sense.
obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide
But
the
then how
domino
did they get out
effect.
the room?
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Huh? Is it a lighter? Lighter's the only one that makes sense.
Crap!
No? Well, none of the other ones make sense. Or the MP3 player? So I was making music, so you wouldn't hear it? Maybe?
I see.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
You're
MP3?
talking
Yeah, I
about
got
the
it. I'm
MP3
smart.
player, right?
I don't know why my
That
mind
hymn
completely
blaring
went
throughout
over
the
the MP3
warehouse
player the first
masked
time I
the
saw the
sound of the
options.
falling panels.
Bop.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking
No.
back on it,
Soup was a
it was
strange thing
also
too.
strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Your funeral music? Yeah. I know we went over this like 5 minutes ago earlier, just before the trial started.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
This doesn't make
And
sense.
when
The
we
killer
opened
got
the door,
outside.
the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door,
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
but the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean,
Yeah,
that
see,
door was
I'm
the
smart.
only entrance to the warehouse.
I've got the same brains as Chicken does.
I see.
I see.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used. You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
You don't mean...
Hajime? What do you mean?
It was... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, there's the door. Where is he? Where is he? There he is.
This is my answer! What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
Is he though?
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
What was the maybe?
Are you saying this was a suicide?
Maybe.
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
Maybe.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Yeah. Maybe.
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Now I'm getting such a chicken. I don't want to be
That's
such a
not the
chicken.
issue. He was tied up, remember?
Chicken's been sus now.
Even for a creep like
She's never
Nagito,
surely
it'd be
good.
impossible
Yeah,
for
always
him to tie
confused.
up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Why is it chicken? I don't know. Just thought that she's always like, could have been that. Maybe. You know, maybe. Like, she wasn't like that during other trials, was she? She wasn't just like, yeah, it could have been like that. Maybe. She only started doing it this time. I don't know. I'm just imagining things. I'm just trying to work out who the fuck it is, and now I'm sussing everyone over the littlest things. Like in Among Us.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying
Always
both arms
talks
would be
like that.
impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Numb.
Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
How? How would you use that to... How? My chest. Give me a minute.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Front tail,
That's
yeah.
obviously impossible!
How is that possible?
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
Front legs.
tying both arms would be impossible.
Is it the rope? I'm confused.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
I don't get it. None of them fit.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
None of
It'd be
these fit.
impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Burn rope to actually
Or
tie.
if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and...
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Nothing else behind was damaged by the fire.
I see.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Okay.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Anyway.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Yeah, what now?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it,
Anyway,
you know?
we're moving on from that.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Right.
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest!
Shut up with Benjamin. Is there though? No, there's not. Okay, I've got a hand, right? And if I use my phone as an example, I can't stab myself with that.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Maybe.
could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
I don't know if that makes sense, but let's try
Even
it.
if Nagito's right, how could he stab his right hand?
He threw the knife into and let the knife fall. Could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
No, never mind. Okay.
It's wrong?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Could he stab his hand that way?
I'm confused now.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied
Plushie?
up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his
Plushie
left hand
props?
could even
Yeah.
reach his right hand.
I was just thinking that. I thought I'd double check the chat just in case I'm wrong again.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with...
If he threw the knife into and lit the knife, could he stab his hand?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I agree with that. The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
A big hole.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
What a psychopath.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary.
Eagle Bear is
It's got
dead,
the same
yes.
fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
He reminds you of Sat.
So what do you think now,
guess.
Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If
Right.
you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen
Both
to
crazy
Nagito.
bastards?
If
Yeah.
that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the
Yeah,
pain,
should too.
he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Moving on.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Bruh.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I need a drink. Stop.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out!
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a
Anyway.
knife stabbed into your right hand, while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
Avoid penetration that causes death. Give me a second, right? I'm going to screenshot. I'm going to take that screenshot to Caitlin with no context. Okay. Anyway.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right?
You just shut your mouth. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monome's sassing me.
Oh, it's
But
alive? Yeah.
It's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Among Us.
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer. But suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But You said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Chicken reminds you of you. Why?
I feel that there's
Small brain?
some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
Or self-reported and then
I don't know.
said it was a suicide?
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
You believe someone after so many betrays? What do you mean? You never believed me. You never self-report? No, but you have definitely said before that it's been a suicide when you were
All right, let's do this.
I never self straight away. I sometimes self if the body's been dead a while and then I find it with someone, but never straight away.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong!
As soon as I start talking about hands, I knew which one it was. You felt like that too, yeah. So technically you just self,
Hold on.
not straight away.
It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand.
It didn't have any stains.
The blood stain
I mean,
on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the blood stain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
He fingered someone on their
Like
period.
you said,
It's simple.
it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
He would have been gripping something, right? Because his palm would be closed.
I see!
Yeah. Fapping? Yes.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand.
I'm just standing here with my left hand, just like making a fist to think, does that make sense?
That's why there's such a strange looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
What is this trial? Please tell me what this trial is supposed to be.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times
I'm
like
getting
this,
sleepy.
you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Huh?
Yeah,
Really?
didn't have any tails, so sad.
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
What? Shaft. Cord?
I see! That's it! Instead
Right.
of the handle,
Yeah.
Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
The tip. Winky
Plus,
face.
the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Depends how big your hands
Ah,
are.
you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
Right, chicken?
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily. It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Yes,
At
please.
a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Let's
Indeed.
focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Are we going to one with skateboarding games? Yeah, skateboards. Skateboards, woo! Look at me, I'm a little Tony Hawk. I played the Tony Hawk games growing up, I'm a natural. I'm a natural. Wee! Where was the spear just before, above? Well, still gonna be fucking under him, isn't it, mate? Yeah. Bro, I was scratching. Okay, that time I have no excuse. And that time I've got no excuse either. Your head hurts? Why? What else was above him? Yeah, this thing. Your throat hurts. Shit, I had too much cock. Drink some soup? Yes, some lentil soup. You're dying from penetration? From Aaron? What item connects both the rope, right? Oh no, it's his left hand I was on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No. Oh wait, what? I was not, there's neither of them? The spear's cord. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I need to learn to read all the options. I read the rope, I went, yeah, it's gotta be the rope. And then I realised wrong hand, and then, yeah. I'm stupid.
It's all coming together!
It's all coming together.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? That's a word I've not heard since high school.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be
ESP?
awesome, but
What?
he probably used the ceiling girder
That's it, I
directly
got
above
it.
him.
Yeah.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above
Hoisted.
him.
That's a funny word, hoist.
And
Hoist.
if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Hoist.
The blood on the cord probably
Moist.
rubbed off on the ceiling
Yeah.
girder as the
Moist,
spear was
moist.
falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide?
Doubt.
Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
That's what we
If
just
someone
said.
else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case,
To make it look like a
I kept
suicide.
thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
But then why did he stab
This
himself?
is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yeah, makes no sense.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that
Good
far?
night. Sleep tight. Don't let sleep
That's
tight.
beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
Our Valenta ladies, you too.
His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Yeah.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
Or he had hoped that the traitor would come forward and try and stop the bomb, and then we would vote the traitor out, and we would be wrong, and then we'll die.
He tried to make us doubt each other. It tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
It appears we've come to a
Bastard
conclusion.
Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
That's a nice quick stream.
That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this
Welcome.
island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's
Right.
okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting...
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
You're gonna keep going? Here, I
go,
thought we
move
were
it.
finally finished.
Oh Jesus, what am I doing? The blue piece of paper. poison? Is it? Is it the poison? I'm confused.
Crap!
No? Okay. What else we should be worried about then? Tips, beer, plushie, blood. We went over all of that. Victim is blah 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 blah. The pedophile? Huh? Okay, I guess.
I see! Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Was there? I don't know. What? I was listening about time of death, but that time doesn't match up there. I don't know. I'm so confused. There's a lot of C's. Is it C? Is okay. Cunt. No. Costa. Oh my god, there's too many fucking letters, mate. Calm down. Jesus Christ. No. Cause of death? Okay, Jesus Christ, give me some... There's too much going on at once. Oh my god. There's so much going on, Jesus. I can't concentrate when there's so much going on. Give me an E. Give me an A. Give me an A, please. Thank you, stupid game. Jesus Christ, there's so much going on that screen for no reason.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma?
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place!
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide.
An assisted suicide.
Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations. And that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You're
Okay,
right.
I don't think it's chicken
We
now.
only get one chance to vote after all.
Because,
Just to be safe, huh?
you know, if they all voted and
Guess I have no choice.
they were wrong, she
That's
would
the
get away
case,
with
I'll
it.
do
So
my
I don't
best to
think
go
it's
along
her.
with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say
Yeah,
you're
it's
doing
annoying.
it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright. That's what I believe.
Aww, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Chicken best girl. Okay. Oh my god, here comes this stupid shit.
No, no!
Skip. Yeah, skip. No one's sus, we have to skip.
I'm Monami. Everyone, that I will fight. That's
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
The poison.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but
yeah.
It wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
You know how...
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other.
You know how chicken kinda looks like...
We should cooperate at a time like this.
Like, face-wise? The guy from the first game. They get just reused assets and that, but yeah.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds...
Yeah, that
Maybe he
person.
simply bled to death.
Yeah.
There's no way he
The guy
burned
that
to
looks
death.
like a girl.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
Maybe.
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Let us consider a different fatal...
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way he...
Was the cause of death something that cannot be...
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally,
Poison?
it's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting
Maybe
poison,
he used his front
it
tail.
is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's
Could I get-
impossible.
could I get a
Both his
drink of
hands
it?
were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Bro.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His
Definitely
mouth was
front tail,
covered with
definitely.
duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
You put it on duct
If there's
tape?
no
I
way
don't
he
know.
could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
Poured it in
Just
his ear hole.
kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him.
His front tail
Operation
killed him.
Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
I don't remember it. Can I get a look? Can I like... No, I can't square to look at it? Okay. I guess we're winging it then. Ah, Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that. I do not have a lot of life left. I'm gonna fail this trial before I finish it. I just know it. And somehow it's gonna get turned into, I killed him, he voted for me, even though it makes no sense to vote for me at this point. But that's the game logic for you. Question 1. What state was the poison in? Liquid? Right? I don't know. No? Gas? Okay, I guess. Life bars at the bottom. Yeah, I know I don't have a lot of life. I'm definitely gonna die soon. Oh, okay. If you say so. I don't remember what it said on it, because I wasn't really paying attention to what it said. So... Rah. I think White killed him, me too. How did the poison enter his body? Through his mouth, through his nose, through his wounds? I don't know. It's just a guessing game at this point, right? Well, if it's gassed and his mouth was shut, it's gotta be through his nose. Right? Or am I just being too smart? Yeah, it is, okay. Okay. Still a bit confused at what's going on, but whatever. But there's only 2? Okay. Well, before I continue, I'm going to quickly nip to the toilet, so I'll be back in just a second. Hello. Let's go.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Penetration.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label. Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
But then how did the poison get back into his fridge?
Breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if
Yeah.
poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Huh?
Crap!
Oh, okay. Smoke? No?
Crap!
Huh? It's because it wasn't in the warehouse, right?
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
I'm confused. But then how would it end up back in his fridge? It doesn't make any sense.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Anyway, I'm gonna fail this trial, so you know what, who cares?
Of course, the chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
There might have been an accomplice.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Yeah,
Anything that
strange.
looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Bruh.
I see!
The meat on the bone. Don't bring this shit into that
Are you
again.
talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that
PTSD.
container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the
Meat
warning
the
label.
bone. Yes, PTSD. That stressed me out.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Bone meat Dion. Yes.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
You know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
But the door was
You're
locked to
right.
his house.
You're totally
right?
right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet?
Wait
I'm
a
not in the
minute.
mood for unexpected twists.
Wait a minute. Chicken was the only... No, not Chicken, because she's trying to figure it out. Ugh. My brain. I was gonna say she's the only one that was like at his cottage. And she wanted us to suspiciously leave. You know? And then when that would give her time to put it back into the fridge. But then why would she want us to try and figure this out? It doesn't make sense, so...
That's no good.
Huh?
My logic is there, but it's
I
not
feel
right.
like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing, and we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
He used the grenade fragments. What? Good. It's gotta be R. No? Bruh. Where was it? Okay, whatever. Fire grenade, that's it, right? Yeah, okay. here. If it gives me an E, that would be a lot helpful. If it wants to give me an E, that would be helpful. Thank you. Jesus. Okay. Oh, come on, give me the letters that I need. Fucking game, man. Oh my god.
I got it! I see! I got it!
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
That's pronounced aluminium.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Aluminium.
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Aluminum. It doesn't even look like it says aluminum. Like, where do they get that from? Aluminium.
I can prove it with this! Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
Not me? Yeah, I know.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
Oh my god.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Aluminium.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room.
They haven't even spelled it
He
right.
also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this
Of course,
not
we gotta
settled?
drag it out somehow.
There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison, so when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
I see.
I see.
Are you saying It was when we all threw the fire grenades?
We all killed him.
Yeah, I think so.
Or whichever one of us threw that specific one killed him. But then you wouldn't know who that
When
was.
we all
so.
threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. And it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the heck? But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Prepared it, it was him.
I see!
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a
Yeah.
few minutes ago.
What?
And who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
He did.
I see!
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
I see!
I see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
I mean,
He
did
set
want
the
someone
fire
to
just
kill
so
him
we'd
after
put it
all.
out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap,
A trap?
preparing the poison, creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
Nobody's...
I don't
That's
know.
impossible to know.
The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
So that was anyone meant to figure
Setting
out who
up
did
a
it,
murder
then.
nobody can solve. That was
Makes
Nagito's
sense.
true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
Just say, thank you.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
You let go.
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death!
Like the plot now, honestly, I'm just more confused
It might
than
be
when
the
I started.
poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
But there's no way to do
Are
that.
you fucking serious?
Like,
Was his
bruh.
trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces.
I'll slap you in the face.
For
in a
those
minute.
of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he
Taste the
used
pear? I
all
like
of the
pears.
prior class trial verdicts
Oh.
to prepare this
I
trick.
don't know if I'd say I like them. They're okay. I can eat them.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am
well, vote
so
you.
sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
What did Junkie pick up from this?
But what should we
So
do?
I'm gonna put you in a
How
timeout
can we
in a
even
second.
figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever.
It really wasn't.
I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean,
my God,
how can you
bruh.
have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Guess, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
I got it. Let's do this then.
I mean, okay, but I don't know how that's going to help us figure out who threw it. What was inside his refrigerator? Your mum. Right before switching the poison. That's that picture, so it's not going to be that. Is it that one? Yeah, okay. This pair. Shut up. I will put you in a timeout. What is placed inside the break room? Your mum. That's beyond panel. Body. His whole body wasn't tied up, yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, it does. It does fit there. The plushie. Is that we... Okay. Is it that one? Okay, sure. I would feel lonely, not gonna lie. It's not the point. Huh? It does, but okay. None of these really fit, to be honest. Let's go back to the start and have a look. So that one? Yeah, because you didn't have that on it. Okay. This parent, shut up. Shut your face. Bruh. The sprinklers. What? Okay, don't know. I'm about to die because this doesn't make sense. The reason I went to the warehouse was none of these reasons, but okay. I could just look at the website, but I'm gonna try and filter it. If I fail, I'll look at the website. What was beyond the panel? Later. And then... yes, he appeared at the restaurant, makes sense. Okay.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Sure. Suppose.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
How were these students so smart to think of these plans?
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
Aluminum.
With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over.
Some
in
strength
fact,
he must
he
have
was
had to
just
not let
about
go
to
of the
begin.
spear after all that pain.
Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Yep. You saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier. That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
Is it despair or his talent? I don't think he believes in despair, right?
I see!
Yeah. Oh, sorry,
Nagito
despair,
believed in
I
his
say.
talent as the ultimate lucky student.
I guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse. But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought... it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
Right.
You mean he left left his plan to luck?
So you thought, okay, the traitor's
He
going to
risked
be
his
when it
life
picks
for
it up.
that?
He probably
But there's
risked
no way
his
to
life
find out
just
who
so
it
his
is, though.
ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after? I see! That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message...
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Yeah.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Guess.
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
What?
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Traitor?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
What?
Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only
Why?
interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime,
Chicken's
please.
just a traitor then, makes sense. Right? Gotta be. My brain is fried.
It's
Why?
you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep,
Good.
you're correct.
Chicken's gonna die then.
I'm the traitor.
That means
The
you're gonna
agent
die.
sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all.
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
Don't you mean you've been checking us?
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The future foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity, so the only thing left to do is vote.
Bruh.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
But this pair was better? No, it wasn't.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it?
Because she
Waiting
said
until...
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was
She a
I able
robot.
to do that?
She a robot too.
Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
No.
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
Oh, just so the music minigame comes
I want to
into play.
explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not,
But
that's
if
not
this
the
is the
problem.
last trial, I don't have to do the music minigame ever again after this. So let's.
Don't
just
you
do it.
understand?
Let's
You may
just
as
do
well
it.
be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
Not your girlfriend.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Bruh, you okay? Here we go. Stupid
Hajime, you
minigame.
stupid face. Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid face.
Stupid face.
I won't let
Why
you.
did you say miss? I'm clearly
I'll
hitting them.
lower your grades. Burst open and mix. I won't let you. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. Burst open and mix. Don't defy your teacher. I'll lower your grades. Burst open and mix. Hajime, you stupid face.
You stupid
Let's all
face.
get along. Let's all get along.
Oh, shut
I'll
up.
lower your grades.
Oh, whatever. Just kill
Hajime,
me.
you stupid face. Let's all get along. Hajime, you
There's even
stupid
a rhythm
face.
here. Like, there isn't even like a rhythm you can just click to.
I
this
won't
one.
let you. I'll lower your grades.
What, you're like a teacher or something? I don't know. Okay, whatever. This is fucking stupid. I can't wait for this stupid minigame. Yeah. Oh look, somehow that makes it me. Logic.
This is my...
Fucking stupid.
We will never give up!
Hajime,
Honestly, this game is
Hajime, you stupid face.
logic sometimes. Like they put so much thought into like the killing and everything,
Let's all
right?
get
But they
along.
didn't put any thought into
Hajime, you
why
stupid
did we
face.
suddenly vote him.
I won't let you. I'll lower your grades. Burst open and mix. I won't let you. I
Bruh.
can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you.
It's either doing it this
First
way, I
open
think.
and mix.
Is this when I
Don't
get
defy
everyone?
your
If I go
teacher.
for get every second one, hold on.
I'll lower your grades. First open and mix. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along.
It's getting too fast. It's getting me dizzy.
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades.
Oh my god.
Hajime, you stupid face. Chucky and I aren't best friends.
This is the end!
But lol. This is stupid. It's
We
just
investigated
stupid.
Nagito's cottage. I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook! Huh? What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand. First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know. In the notebook, there was a specific entry. There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
A chicken. I sort of wondered how the bear thing knew that, but when once they revealed it wasn't her that wrote it.
That's right.
It
The only
completely
person
left
who
my
knew
head
that
and I
is-
didn't think about it again.
That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
Poor chicken.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
All that time we spent at first falling
Miss
asleep.
Sonia!
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
I remember.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense.
She
A traitor
tried
would be more cautious than that.
to reveal herself, maybe? I don't
Chiaki
know.
probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to
My
believe Chiaki is
God.
the traitor! There is just no way!
But then nobody will be saved.
Stupid. Hey, what's her account?
Chiaki!
Let me read what her account said. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes
He
sense.
is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not.
Yeah, there is.
The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate.
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that!
Just accept it, you
Enough
stupid
already.
bitch.
Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Stupid bitch. Is it gonna be her fail?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Bless you. My cat sneezed.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the
She just said, okay, she's not stupid, and you're also crying.
problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
Yeah.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Give me a second, I'm just... Okay.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
Yeah.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
You said about his love? Yeah.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too.
You're
You're probably gonna get
I'm just
scolded by a lot
tired.
of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey,
It's nearly
what
over.
have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me. And cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Because that's how the story was written. Ooh, I got a trophy for clearing a class trial without ever using concentration. Gran? What do you mean, Gran? I think it was Chef Guy again.
Even so.
You said Gran or Grant or something? Something is... What? I think you're hearing things.
Yahoo!
Damn it!
Damn
My
it.
cat wants it. I'm sick. Come on.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Damn it!
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is... I'm sorry. 'Cause... Well...
Why?
Well... I'm sorry.
That is...
Yeah. Like...
So...
Hoo-hoo.
Yes, indeed.
What?
Huh? Are you...
Huh?
Nope. Well...
Chiaki!
Chicken.
Perhaps...
Your dad and big brother? What?
Hey, come on now.
I can't lose!
Yeah.
Hiya!
Huh?
Yeah. Oh,
I will no longer let you
taking
do
him.
as you please.
she's gonna peg him, that's fine.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What?
What'd you say?
Huh?
Okay.
No, no!
Ah!
That Dad and Big Brother parts a reference for later. Okay.
Phew!
I can't lose.
Bruh.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
What is going on?
Hey! I won't forgive you. I won't let you. Hey!
Ooh, how exciting!
10 pointing up arrow 60.
What?
1 million.
Hey!
Too bad!
That's wrong.
Damn it! Hey,
Could it be?
Hey! Hey!
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
I can't lose.
It's okay, Monami. Well, let's believe in them. Right?
Damn it.
Please listen.
Like... This is bad.
Damn it! Yoo-hoo!
Yay!
Shing!
Screaming, crying, pussy.
I'm sorry.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment! Special bleeding service!
Huh?
Uh-huh. Sorry.
That is...
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last
So sad.
time, let me say something
say
that
so.
makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will
Cringe.
continue to support you for the rest of your life.
Cringe.
Love.
Love.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
It's
Chicken.
okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true.
You left me with two of the most annoying
'Cause
characters in the game.
I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Your baby pure angel soul. Death by Tetris, nice. Oh. Bye, chicken. Of course you're crying. So I'm left with the simp and the guy that the simps for. Two most annoying characters. Oh yeah, and Big Tits who does nothing but eat all the time. 3 annoying characters. So Eye Patch Dude is the only one that's not annoying, which is funny because he was the most annoying at the start.
I don't believe it! What? Phew. Huh?
Hey!
I shall now present. Whew.
As the best redemption arc. I mean, it was kind of rushed, but at the same time, he's not annoying anymore, so I can forgive them for that.
Huh?
You.
A volleyball team, yes.
Hey, No.
No, I don't mean like. I know why it was redeemed. I mean, like. I don't know, he was a dick, and then the next chapter suddenly he was nice again, with like no in between. But yeah.
Hey,
Hey!
Yep. Yeah. Shing.
First was empty in hospital, and then nice. I mean, we barely got to see him in hospital, but yeah. And I'm talking and forgetting about me now, I'm sad. Yeah, they're flirting in DMs. Recommend watching another 10 minutes. Fine. I guess 10 minutes isn't the end of the world. Is that why? Because got like 10 minutes left. Something funny will happen. Okay. It's just the guy's front tail again. Oh, my game's broken.
Hello there.
Hello.
See? Well? Yep. Perhaps.
Is this like a dream sequence or something? Some sort of weird dream sequence where I see like imagining things in his head, so I'm confused. Chicken, what are you doing here? Puffy face. Puffy face.
Yo!
Listen well.
Huh? Damn right. Damn it. Hey, hey!
Oh, hello. Just a bunch of dead people are just appearing. Hallucinations? Yeah.
How unfortunate. Now then.
Same. I agree. Chunky baby. Bruh. What the fuck is going on? Seriously pissing me off, plus... Hey, one hella nice something. Keith is only happy. Good for Keith.
Now then. Well...
Easter egg. Oh, it's Easter soon. You guys don't think you're not gonna nad the or something? Stop it. Don't stop 12. Didn't I say, did I or did I not say that was the password? Did I or did I not say that a couple streams ago? That was the password. I can predict the future. Yes, you remember, right? Oh, erect. Okay.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
That's meme. I mean, I was memeing when I said it, but I guess I'm just that clever.
Hey.
It'd be so funny if Caitlin joined right now, just so like all this glitching on the screen and she'd think that her Wi-Fi's acting up. When you said you were dying from laughter. Yes. I was joking, I was memeing like everyone else. Okay. Hey, why am I down here? Oh wait, it's fixed. It's been fixed. Jeez. Yeah. You missed cheese? Yeah. Why is it snowing? What's going on? That's so funny that I just guessed and it was right. It's fun. It's weird that you have snow.
Yeah.
You are a boy, right?
I think so.
Fool!
Hello.
I'm gonna do it!
Thanks for the food.
Bruh.
Dumbass!
Dumbass.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Did no guess the mastermind? Is it one of these characters?
Shut up.
This is your leader's order.
No. Okay.
What?
You're so cool and piggy.
In the name of my family.
Hajime.
You won't hint. Oh, okay, whatever.
It's gonna be fine.
That's so funny that Dan's like memeing 11037 and then it actually is. Memes for the win. The fast one is 11037. The mastermind is Leon. Imagine. I don't even even know what's going on. Always has been.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
But...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Hmm? Everyone?
It's all a simulation. That's why Dan Kniemer has this question in trivia. Yeah, probably. And then we wake up from the Matrix, and it was all a dream, and everyone's actually alive, right? Right? Look at it. Stage clear? Question mark. End. Okay, game's over. As long as I don't have to ever do that fucking music minigame again, I'm happy. Trophy earned, abandon all hope. His side broke and love died. Yeah. Kinky. Chapter 0. Oh, that's the I went to the up my eyes. I didn't even notice that I said that. Do you like ship? Like ships? Yeah, I ship a lot of things. Noise is annoying, I can tell. Do you like ships? I finished? What do you mean? The world is full of boring people? True. How boring. I don't know what's going on, just saying. The person you hate so much. His hand's sus. I'm confused. He's got like nail polish. Junkie bitch. She was the ultimate despair, right? Took her power, what? Huh? What? I'm too tired for this. A door. Who was he talking to? I don't know. Yeah.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So
I'm
please
not good at
assemble at the
exams.
gymnasium immediately.
I'm not good at exams. We can end now. What the fuck? I mean, I'm gonna end, but like... Bruh. Okay, whatever. Pet. Is Pet pooped? Pet is not pooped. Okay, that's fine. I had to make sure Pet hadn't pooped. Okay, I end now. Good night.